1 Corinthians 7, where Paul says that the single man can be fully devoted to the Lord. The man who's married has to worry about pleasing his wife. Your own personal situation will vary from individual to individual. And then even at different times of life, that if you have small children, you need to be at home more than the person with the empty nest. When you're married, you have to make sure you're caring for your wife. Actually, one of the examples I use in the book, and it relates to a lot of the counseling that Carolyn and I do, is that we counsel a lot of pastors and wives and missionaries and wives, and the most common counseling issue that comes up is wives who believe they've been neglected. And they're made to feel guilty if they complain because, well, I'm serving God. Do you want to keep me from serving God? Well, Paul says, yeah, that you got a wife, you'll have to serve God a little bit less. As important as that is, you're not even qualified to be a leader in the church if your wife isn't well cared for. And so a leader has to make the decision to say, I'm going to set aside time for my family. And that time is going to be as protected as meetings with the session and other counseling meetings, etc. And Scripture explicitly does that. Now, with all the list you gave, the challenge is they're all kind of overlapping in that you don't totally neglect the church because of your family. You don't totally neglect work because of the church. I think it's more a matter of you've got like a circle and you're dividing up into portions your time. How many hours do you have? How much money do you have? But what you want is to step back and say, how much time should I be spending with my family? How much time should I be spending in church and in ministry? And rather than just being blown by the winds of pressure from other people or even opportunity, to be intentional in planning your time and your money around the priorities you think the Lord has set for you, rather than just, drifting off to whatever's grabbing you. And many, many people are living that way. I love Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead to an advantage, and the one who is hasty comes to poverty.